Still the same. Huh. Mic 1, test. Mic 1. Testing mic 1. Better, okay, okay, thank you. Mic 2, test. Mic 2. Mic 2, test. Mic 2 is also good, thank you so much.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live at the Web tonight. Final home game for our Redbacks men in the regular season, of course. Division is so competitive. Nothing is finalised just yet, of course. Battle of the Unis. RMIT up against Melbourne tonight. The return of hot coffee. Anybody who has watched a Redbacks game with me on the headset, you know how much I love a hot coffee. It's great to see the man back after his injury. Redbacks Youth League men playing their elimination final tonight on the border in Albury. We'll be bringing you updates on that. Any Redbacks faithful watching at home couldn't make it down to the web? No, that's all right. It's winter, it's cold. We'd all rather stay under the heater. No shame whatsoever. As we get starting lineups finalised for tonight. Technology is not working in my favour at the moment. For the visitors, we've got Kafritzis, Rhymes, Dolny, Mabubi, and Stanley. Well, for the home side, Coffey, Vanderheidt, Coleman-Bock, Cotton, and Ludden. Hoping that's not a big tongue twister for me tonight. I doubt it. But, you know, I get too excited at these games. As we get set to tip things off here, in what is sure to be an exciting contest. Underway at the web. Bock winning the tip and the Lutton taking possession. Coffey with the heat check to start off the game. Can't get it to drop. Why not? Hey, O-ball was taken by the Redbacks. Cotton in the corner. Drops the first three of the game. All but 18 seconds for the Redbacks to get on the board tonight. Up strong, but Bock with the block. Vanderheidt saves it. Bock controls. Coffey over to Cotton. Passes up the second shot. But Vanderheidt, goodness, no good. Rebound is controlled by Rhymes. Now with Mabubi. Spins inside. Hands it off to Stanley. No good. Settling things down with Coffey here. Guarded closely by Mabubi. Deflection taken out of bounds by Melbourne. It'll be sideline Redbacks ball with 11 on the shot clock. Fast-paced start, as we are all used to with the Redbacks. Coffey into Vanderheidt, who was tripped up by Kafritzis. And that is the first foul of the night. Of the game, called on Lucas Kafritzis of Melbourne Uni. Back with Coffey inside to Bock. Guarded closely by Stanley. Vanderheidt on the outside, drops the layup. Brilliant work there. Now Dolny. Mabubi. Guarded by Vanderheidt. Screen away. Cotton contests the jumper, but fouls him on the mid-range attempt. And Shayan Mabubi will head to the line for two. Tough shot attempt gets the reward. First shots from the charity stripe tonight. First one's good. As is the second one. Now Roman Lutton. Notice I say Roman Lutton's name 20 different times. 20 different times in a different way. Bok goes up, gets his own board, puts it back in. We're going off on a tangent. We need to stay focused. Abubi to Dolny. Sizing up Coffee. Coffee down to Stanley. Deflected away. Now Ludden. Into Bok. Down low, guarded by Stanley. No trouble for Bok. No trouble. Big Bok energy, as we like to call it. Do not quote that out of context. Anyway, Mabubi wide open in the corner. No good. O-board to Stanley. Out to Rhymes. Pump fake Vanderheidt. Goes up for the mid-range instead and drops it. Great move there from the Melbourne #1. Now Ludden. Vanderheidt. Inside. Wide open lane. Wide open layup. Doesn't get any easier for the man. Early timeout taken by Melbourne. 7:15 left in the first. Scores 11-4. Clearly Josh Turton doesn't like what he's seeing from his boys. Needs to draw something else up here. 3:45 elapsed before the timeout. That's just how quick the Redbacks can come out firing. Bok with an early 4 points, couple of O-boards. As plays set to resume here. Fritzis on the inbound. Rhymes looking set to receive. Dolny for three. Off the back iron and out. Defensive team rebound for the Redbacks there. Ludden stretching the floor. Vanderheidt pulls up mid-range, drops it. Silky smooth from the American. Kafritzis. Here's Mabubi. Kafritzis for three, left wide open. And that's why you don't leave him wide open. Connects the swift stroke. Ludden with the behind-the-back pass there. Coffee with the behind-the-back pass there. Sizing up Kafritzis is here is Vanderheidt. Goes up with the contact. Can't get it to go. Can't draw the foul. Now Mabubi on the break. Gets through Coffee and Bok and drops the layup on the break. Amazing couple of minutes. Amazing couple of minutes from Melbourne. Clawing back a little post timeout. Vanderheidt again, guarded by Kafritzis. Goes up with the contact and drops it this time in contact. Pure strength and class there from Dev Vanderheidt. Kafritzis, Dolny. Now Rhymes. Rocker. Kafritzis. Can't drop it. Late foul is called. That one goes to number 52, Zach Coleman-Bock. Second team foul for the Redbacks tonight. Quite the late foul called there, but alas, we move. And Kafritzis will shoot from the charity stripe once we get done wiping the floor. This little man, what a champion. Struggling a little bit to get the sweat up off the floor here. All until Zave Cotton grabs the towel. Anyway, Kafritzis for two. First one is as good as it gets. Second one's no good, but the O-board's taken by Rocker. Dolney, hand in the face from Cotton, no good. O-board Kafritzis out to Rocker. Rebound taken by Coffey, who is taken out on the way down. Nothing malicious in that. But the foul will go to Lucas Kafritzis. That'll be his second. Lucas Zaklevsky will take his spot on the court. As we try to clean up some more sweat, which has gotten onto our floor. As it would. Now inbound, Coffey to Van Hyte. Clean white kicks on Van Hyte tonight. Goodness me. Brand spanking new. Need to ask him where he got those from. Anyways, Coffey back to Van Hyte on the other wing. Pump fake, in on Zaklevsky. Takes it with the contact, drops the and one. Strength and class. Zaklevsky's called for the foul. And Dev will look to convert for the three-point play. Cannot, unfortunately. Zaklevsky takes the rebound. Now Mabubi. Back to Mabubi, guarded by Cotton. Looking for options. Finds Rocker. He takes it up with contact. Gets it to go. And Melbourne answer right back. It'll be Samson Rocker looking to convert the three-point play. And he goes one better. Coffey back to Van Hyte. Drives in, fading away. That one's no good. Rhymes takes the board. Shot's no good. Ends up back in the hands of Melbourne. Rocker, Mabubi, baseline, fadeaway. Tipped in by Sokolewski. Great athleticism there from the man. Coffee fading away from mid-range. Can't get it to drop. Now Mabubi on the fast break again. Drops it off. And another bucket there for Melbourne Uni. Finding their way back in this early on. What can the Redbacks conjure up in such a big game for their season? Vanderheit, Sokolewski's got him on clamps. Foul is on the floor. And Sokolewski is handed a second personal foul. Daniel Steen and Lou Agon checking in. Cotton and Ludden taking a seat. As Vanderheit inbounds. 3:39 left in the quarter. Coffee. Finds Steen. Baseline jumper. Connects. Silky smooth. Here's Rhymes. Rocket down low. Bok got him covered. Backs out back to Rhymes. Rocker on the pick and pop. Gets Vanderheit jumping. Goes for the floater. Rebound Coffee. Screen Vanderheit. Now with Dolny. Goes up with more contact. Dev Vanderheit finding his way back to the line. And he'll shoot two. Lucas Sokolewski with his third personal. Timeout taken by Vince and the Redbacks. Coach Vince and the Redbacks taking the conservative approach here. 2:55 remaining in the quarter. Up by just the 2 points. A different landscape to the last timeout 5 minutes ago. So he'll look to switch things up here. And I've already been mistaken once tonight. Our Youth League elimination final tips off at 7:30, not 7. So we are yet to see our men take the court on the border. Timeout over now, though. Vanderheit will shoot his two from the charity stripe. First one is no good. Second one goes. Offensive foul called. That one goes on Nick Masunda. The first of his night. Vanderheit directing traffic. Now Coffee. Back to Steen in the corner. Beautiful vision. Drops the 3 ball. Outstanding play there from the Redbacks. Rhymes looks to answer back and gets nothing but air. That was fluid basketball there from the Redbacks. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no denying that. Vanderhyde here. Gets the screen from Agon. Coffee, deep 3. Steve Coffee! Deep 3 ball. His first of the night. Vanderhyde called for the foul on the other end. His first. It'll be Nick Masunda at the line. As we're having some technical trouble. And we've got the Coffee Fan Club in the crowd. As the foul is amended. It is no longer a shooting foul. Nevertheless, ball is still in the hands of Melbourne. Dolney, floater, left-handed floater, drops it to go. Coffee. Steen back in that left-hand corner. Inside to Agon, who loses possession. Now Pomerson pulls up for 3 on the break. Can't get it to go. Vanderhyde grabs it. Now Coffee inside to Bock. Bock drops it. Coffee and Bock connection lives long and strong as the Redbacks come away with another steal. Vanderhyde, wide open 3. Nothing but net. Pure class. Masunda draws the triple team. Coffee thinks he got all ball. I'm going to have to agree with him, but don't tell anyone. He's called for the foul. Now Masunda will get his 2 shots from the charity stripe. Stanley checks back in for the visitors. Coach Vince yelling some instructions to his players from the bench. A very loud crowd we got here tonight. Again, as we should. It's a huge game for both teams. Melbourne 3rd place on the ladder at the moment. RMIT 5th as Masunda drops the 2nd free throw. Steen in the right-hand corner this time. Down, oh, looking for the lob to Agon. Missed the mark. Masunda. Out to Pomerson, who dropped the 3. Now the Redbacks will look to wind down what's remaining of the shot clock here. Use up as much of the game clock as they can. Coffee. Back out to Vanderhyde. Step back, fading away, loses the ball, pass it out to Steen. Deep 3 for Steen. That one's no good. Agon can't pull it down. Now Pomerson. Good defense from Vanderhyde. It's the end of a great first quarter here from the Redbacks. as they go into the first break of the game. Up 31-23. Van der Height leading the way with the 14 first quarter points, along with the 2 rebounds and the assist. Bock with 6. Steno with 5. 3 players on the Redbacks to play all 10 minutes of the game so far. Proper workhorses. Samson Rocket leading the way for the bench. Leading the way for the visitors off the bench with the 5 points. Rhymes and Dolney also playing out the entirety of the first quarter. Redbacks exceptional efficiency in this first quarter. 13 for 20 from the field at 65%. And 4 for 7 from beyond the arc at just under 60%. Whereas Melbourne aren't enjoying the luck of the draw at the moment, shooting the 40%. Both teams attempting the exact same number of shots. So at the moment, they've got no one but themselves to blame. But we are only in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. This game is far from over. It would be very unfair to draw some conclusions here. So we will not. We will retract all statements. Second quarter set to begin. And it'll be Melbourne with possession to kick things off. Here's Pomerson. Dolney. Back inside to Dolney. Drops in the left-handed layup. You gotta love a lefty. They seem to do things a lot smoother than the righties. Anyway, here's Steen. Van der Height, back to Steen. Pull up mid-range. Nothing but net. A fine 7 points on the board here for Daniel Steen early. Now Masunda, Dolney. So Rhymes down low to Masunda, guarded by Cotton. Gets the right-handed layup to go. Coffey guarded closely in the backcourt. Bateman on for his first minutes of the night. Cotton out to Steen in the left-hand corner. Hits the side of the backboard. Bateman got the O-board. Was blocked on the shot attempt. The second chance shot attempt. Anyway, Rhymes. Stanley. Great defense from Bateman. Was not good enough. Melbourne get the bucket to go with the contact. Stanley with the one shot, can't get it to go. Steen leaps up to the board. Now Van der Height, the 14 first quarter points. How much more can he pile on? There's 2 more. That man is on a mission. Stanley out to Masunda. Left wide open for the three-pointer. And he drops nothing but net. Bateman will be regretting that decision to lay off. Sure, he will not be doing that anymore. Cotton's wide open though. Off the front iron, gets his own rebound. Goes back up with the contact. Makes amends. Stanley posting up Steen. Draws the contact. Again, not sure how much was there. But the referees have a better view than I do from this table. Steen will take his first personal foul. Bateman will take a seat. Bock will check back in. And Stanley will shoot too. First one's no good. Second one is good. 4-point game at the moment. And the ball with Vanderheit. Coffey, Steen, Cotton, right-hand corner, drops the three. Nothing but net, Xavier Cotton. May have been some contact there on the offensive end. Nevertheless, Downey can't get it to go. Bock pulls down the board and Coffey now on the break. Vanderheit finds the baseline, loses possession. Thomason. Downey fading away for three. O-board taken by Stanley. Back with Thomason. Steps back, Bock jumps. Can't get it to go. Stanley with the third chance shot though. Melbourne strong on the boards. Now Cotton, the money man. Steen down low. Can't find Cotton. Downey on the break. Cotton takes the conservative approach. Can't go up with him. Timeout is taken by the Redbacks. 6:34 remaining in the half. With just the 3-point lead. As I take a nice swig of water. Youth League has now tipped off on the border in Albury. Hoping for the best for our boys. Big shout out to Coach Issa and the boys. As Ludden checks back in. Vanderheit up with more contact. Can't drop it with the contact. But he gets to the line. Nick Masunda with his second foul of the night. Seriously, some of the freshest shoes I've seen on this court. If you need an upgrade on your shoe game, and you're an aspiring basketballer, you're a current basketballer, hit up Dev Vanderheit. He's got you covered. Stanley now. Masunda goes for the mid-range. Can't get it to go. There he is, Vanderheit, down to Bock, out to Coffey, pulls up, over the top of Thomason. Can't drop it. Redbacks end up back with it. Vanderheit avoids the option down low to Bock, fades away instead. And of course he drops it. Thomason. Stanley. Masunda. Easy layup from a Melbourne there. Ludden. Cotton. Back to Ludden. Down to Bock. As the foul is called on the baseline. A third one on Nick Masunda before the half. And surprisingly, he remains on the court. Coach Josh confident in his abilities here, as he would be. I'm not a coach. Now Coffey in the corner. Finds Lutton in the opposite corner. Cotton on the wing. Takes it up with the contact. Drops it. Fine touch from Zave Cotton. Stanley blows the wide open layup. Bock almost loses possession. Now Cotton goes Van der Height, wide open in the left-hand corner. Devin Van der Height. Another three for Dev Van der Height. Another timeout called by Melbourne. 49-39, 4:33 remaining in the half. And that man, Dev Van der Height, is on a heater, ladies and gentlemen. A heater. You're all sat at home in front of your heaters? This man is a walking heater. Just to put it in perspective. Nothing but straight fire coming out of that man's hands right now. He's now up to the 23 points. And we're not even at half time yet. This man's gonna drop an insane total. Please, please don't. Hopefully that's not the commentator's curse. Touch wood, touch all the wood. Thomason will inbound. And pull off a three. That's nothing but net from Steph Thomason. He answers back for Melbourne. Cotton. Van der Height to Cotton to Coffey. The Redbacks American contingent sticking strong. Coffey looks for Bock down low, who can't quite snaffle it in. Now Mabubi. Thomason taking control. Rhymes. Steps back. Takes the fadeaway shot. Van der Height pulls it in. Here's Cotton. Mabubi on the break. Cotton is called for the foul. It's his second. As Matt Spencer checks in for his first minutes of the game. Personally surprised. It's taken so long to see him. But again, I'm no coach. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. If anything, Bok with a huge block. That's a bad man. Coffee over to Spencer. Spencer down low to Bok. Bok out to Van der Height. That's an even badder man. Another one for Dev Van der Height. Rocker wide open. Samson Rocker answers back. What a name, by the way. Now Cotton loses possession. Kafritzis takes it away. Van der Height on the other end. Can't believe it. He's called for the foul. It's number 2 for him. Kafritzis will take another trip to the line. Zave Cotton takes a seat. Daniel Steen takes the floor. First one is no good from Lucas Kafritzis. Now Spencer. Danger man Van der Height goes up with the contact, finds his way to the line again. That's 3 personals on Lucas Kafritzis early on in this game. As Dev will shoot 2 more. Drops the first one. Can't get the second one to go. Bok gets the O-board. Steen. Coffee. Bok. Big. Bok. Energy. No good. Now Mabubi on the break. Rocker pulls up. Spencer smacks it out of his hand. Can't retain possession. Ball stays with Melbourne. Rhymes goes up and draws no contact. May have stepped out of bounds, I don't know, but the ball is with the Redbacks. Matt Spencer. Van der Height down low to Bok. Backs down Rocker, goes for the hook shot, can't get it to drop. Looking for the Roman Reigns spear was Daniel Steen. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Kafritzis. Mabubi. Minute 30 on the clock in the half. Brilliant move there. Draws some contact. That one goes on Daniel Steen, his second. Now Mabubi will shoot 2. Drops him. And Spencer. Coffee. Vanderheit. Gets the screen from Bock. Finds some space. Over his head and back. Bock drops it with the contact. Outstanding vision from Dev Vanderheit. Even better finish from Zach Coleman Bock. Brilliant passage of play there from the Redbacks. Can't convert the 4-point play. Steen gets his rebound. Devin Vanderheit, baby! His fourth three of the night. 30 points in the half. There is no stopping that man. As Donny fades away, drops the tough shot. Spencer with the contact, can't get it to drop. Rhymes on the break, pulls up. Mabubi gets the offensive board. Donny from deep. Front iron and out. And the clock winds down. Here's Coffee. 5, 4, 3, 2. Takes the circus shot. Goodness me. That one doesn't go. And we are at half-time here at the Web tonight. 58-49. Redbacks taking the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in 10 minutes' time for the second half. as we edge closer to the start of the second half. We're back. I'm still absolutely reeling from that half from Dev Vanderheidt. 30 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 11 for 14 from the field, 4 for 5 from the three-point arc in a half. Do we understand how crazy that is? Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages. Unbelievable. We've got Cotton with 10, Bock with 8. As we continue with the ball in the hands of Steve Coffey. How many more can Vanderheidt add to his total? I've got minimum 15. 15, I think. A 40-point game will be absolutely monumental to the season of the Redbacks and where they finish on the table. As we take a brief switch on over to the game at the border, Bandits, Albury Wodonga Bandits, currently leading the Redbacks 21-19 in our Youth League Elimination Final. Switching gears back to the man as Bock can't get the second chance shot to go. Here's Stanley. Floater over the head of Bock. Tough one is good. Here's Spencer starting the game in the third quarter. Down low to Bock. Out to Cotton. Xavier Cotton! Nothing but net. Seems to be a common trend for our Redbacks boys here. As Rhymes delays his own jump shot. That was tough. That was tough. Spencer. Here's Bock. Back to Spencer. Coffey. Was at the three. Seems to have been knocked in the head on his drive attempt. Looks in good spirits. Stanley taps it out to Kafritzis. Dolny. Screen for Kafritzis. Cotton's called for the wraparound. That'll be his third foul of the night. First personal of the quarter, of course. Now Mabubi. Dolny back to Mabubi. Gets the wide open look. Can't get it to go. Coffey. Cotton. Draws the defender on the pump fake. Nothing but net Redbacks. Cotton gets it to go again. We're running out of words to describe this shooting performance. Simply phenomenal. Simply lovely. Rhymes. Back to Kafritzis. Out to Mabubi. Brilliant ball movement from Melbourne. Gets the reward it deserved. Spencer. Here's the money man. He's called for the offensive foul. Deemed a push off by the referee. And he picks up his third personal foul as a result. Mabubi's a bit shaken by that. We hope he's all good. Kick ball off Spencer. .16 left on the shot clock. Coffee. Download a block. Guarded by Stanley. Gets the contact. Drops the bucket. Big Bok energy. Personified right there. Gets the foul shot to go. Kick ball from Bok. Shehan Mabubi, Aaron Donny. Solid defense from Cotton, wasn't enough to get it done. Donny drops the layup. But can the Redbacks get Dev Van Dyke back into the game here? Drives in, draws the contact. Good old-fashioned reverse commentator's curse there. Some people will call it a blessing. Commentator's blessing. Van Dyke will shoot 2 here. First one off the front iron and out. Coffee and Vanderheit still the only 2 players on the Redbacks team to not see the bench all game. As the second one's good. Here's Mabubi. Joel Rhymes. Back with Rhymes. Here's Coffee. What can he conjure up here? Download a Bok. Bok and Cotton weren't on the same page. Now Kafritzis and Donny weren't on the same page. Now it's back with the Redbacks in their backcourt. Coffee in the bright pink shoes. Behind the back to Spencer. Spencer to Bok. Fluid teamwork again. Fluid basketball from the Redbacks. Donny catches Cotton jumping. Donny tries to draw the foul. Cotton believes he got him. Flush on the hand. Referee's not buying it. Redbacks get bailed out here. Nevertheless, the ball's back with Coffee. Bounce past to Spencer. Can't come away with it. And it's an unsportsmanlike foul against Matt Spencer with the Redbacks. As Joel Rhymes will take the free throw here. Free throws here. Oh, excuse me. As we take this time to switch back on over to Albury. Close affair there between the youth Redbacks and the Bandits. 1 point game halfway through the second quarter. Anyway, back live to the web. Here's Mabubi. Donny fading away. Rocker can't control the board. But the referee has deemed a last touch to come off a redback. Redbacks can't believe it. Nevertheless, 11 remaining on the shot clock here. Mabubi. Here's Samson Rocker fading away. Gets it to go. Tough shot. Tough fading jump shot from Sam Rocker. Melbourne doing a great job to neutralise Vanderheit. Coffee can't get the fade to go. Rock is left wide open from deep. Can't connect. This game has a lot of feeling in it, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams are riled up. They want the points. Coffee. Vanderheit. Fading jump shot. Fouled on the jumper. Shayan Mabubi is called for the foul. His second of the night. Vanderheit is back at the line. First one's good. As is the second one. Ten-point game with 4 minutes remaining. What can Melbourne do here? Dolney looks for contact on the three-point attempt, can't buy it. Big save from Kafritsis, who ends up being wide open in the right corner. Can't get it to go. Vanderheit grabs the board. Here's Coffee. Roman Lutton back into the game. Xavier Cotton. Down low to Bock. Bock can't get it to go. Dolney pulls up. Dolney misses. Coffee rebounds. Both sides last couple of minutes can't get anything to fall here, but Roman Lutton, the commentator's blessing, strikes again. He drops the three. Rhymes answers back on the other end with the layup. Bock looking a bit spent out there. Agon getting ready to check back in. Ludden finds Bock down low, who steps out of bounds. Who doesn't step out of bounds, who concedes the offensive foul. And he takes a seat for Agon. Leon Rhymes defected. Excuse me, that's not nice. Deflected. And an unsportsmanlike foul has been called on Roman Lutton there. I've been a bit distracted by yet another Leanne Rhymes reference.
Let's keep it going, Cap.
And we'll see two shots here. Lucas Kafritsis will be the man. Coming together between the referees here. Double checking whether or not it was an unsportsmanlike foul. A lot of confusion here. A hell of a lot of confusion here, including the guy on the headset. Some players questioning whether or not it was an unsportsmanlike. It looks like players are setting up. It was not an unsportsmanlike foul. Ladies and gents, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we play on. Kafritsis gets it to go. Roman Ludden. Cotton with the 16 points of his own right. Drives in. Makes it 18. Drops it with the foul. And he'll look for 19. Brilliant body work there from Zave Cotton. Maneuvering his way into the paint. And he gets the charity stripe shot to go. Redbacks on song right now. Now Pomerson. Rhymes. Out to Rocker. Can't get it to go. Rebound Agon. Big smile on that dial. We love to see it. Vanderheit trips. Ends up with Lutton. Back to Vanderheit. Sizes up Mabubi. Takes the deep contested three-point jump shot! Devin Vanderheit, ladies and gentlemen. That's just filthy. You just can't do that to a man. I'm really sorry if I blew out your eardrums. Anyway, Kafritsis. The Redbacks can't believe that was a foul. It was called on Steve Coffey. Changes for the visitors. Josh McNally checks in for his first minutes of the game. As does Daniel Steen returning. First one no good for Kafritsis. Second one is good. Siklevsky checks back in. Got a minute 5 remaining. Redbacks out to a 14-point lead. Spencer. Goes it at it himself with the left hand. Push on defense from Matt Spencer. He's called for the foul off the ball. His second. Siklevsky back in the game, back at the line. As we go, switch on back over to the border at Albury. Redbacks, youth Redbacks leading 37-34 against the Bandits away from home in their elimination final. Brilliant first half there. Daniel Saka doing what he does best with the 10 points. Switch back on over to the web. Daniel Steen, wide open layup. Blows it. We don't talk about that. Here's McNally. Great mustache on him. Pomerson down low to Masunda, who finds Sokolewski. Final possession of the third quarter will come through the Redbacks and the hands of Steve Coffey. What can he bring up here? At it himself, Spencer wide open at the buzzer. No good. Redbacks will take an 83 to 69 point lead into the final term. And what a game it has been. Vanderheit with the 36 points through 3 quarters. 7 rebounds and the 3 assists. Sam Rocco and Aaron Dolney with 10 points apiece, leading the way for Melbourne. As we take a look around the grounds now in our champ men's division. Camberwell versus Wyndham. Camberwell currently leading with 25 points. Goodness gracious me. I'm going to take a second look at the ladder. We've got Warrandyte competing. We've got Pakenham, Melbourne Uni, McKinnon. McKinnon and Sunbury just tipped off 16 minutes ago. Opposition that these two teams will be closely keeping an eye on ahead of finals to determine where they will finish in the competition. Well, Pakenham and Warrandyte are currently tied up over in Pakenham. It's going to be a very, very close end to the season, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody can play a home final. Anybody can get the double chance. You can't miss it. Melbourne Uni will be back in action next Saturday night up against Warrandyte at Mullum Stadium. While our Redbacks will take on Camberwell at Burundara Sports Complex. Every game is just as big as the other. Tell you what though, the Redbacks are doing themselves plenty of favours. Boosting that percentage. As we get set to start up the fourth quarter here in the hands of Melbourne. We tip off here with Steph Pomerson. Dolney, guarded by Spencer. Can't defend it well. He definitely defended it well, it just wasn't enough. Now Coffey. Look for Steen. But back to Spencer. Back into Coffey. Guarded by Sokolewski. 7 remaining on the shot clock. Coffey in. Bock in. The Coffey and Bock connection lives on again. And Sokolewski. Guarded by Bock. Out to Pomerson. Easy layup there for Sokolewski. Fine technique there. Matt Spencer. Coffey, wide open. 3 ball. Steve Coffey. It was bound to happen at least once tonight. We're a little bit overdue. Nevertheless, it's finally here. McNally to Masunda. Masunda. Redbacks believe that Steen blocked him, but Steen's going to be called for the foul here. That's going to be foul number 3 on Daniel Steen. He's going to take a seat. And welcome back, Zave Cotton. Masunda drops the first. That's a goaltend. Bucket is good for the Redbacks. Oh, I missed it. Please forgive me, ladies and gents. We'll update you on who scored that. But you guys all know. Masunda gets past Bok. And drops one of the easiest shots he'll probably ever get. That was Van der Height, by the way, who dropped the goaltended shot. But you all knew that. You all did. That one's called on Masunda. His fourth. Bok looking for Spencer. It's deflected though. McNally. Pomerson. Melbourne on the break. McNally is found wide open. Can't get it to go. Coffee with the strong rebound. Oh, Cotton. Coffee. Van der Height. Looks for contact. Can't get it that time. Bok looks to bat it back. Batted it out of bounds. Melbourne catching Redbacks napping. McNally wide open for another three. Gets that one to go. Spencer. Spencer. Out to Cotton. Guarded by McNally. Takes it up strongly. Zave Cotton. 21 points for him now. Donny finds the open lane, but it wasn't so open when he met Bok. Spencer slows it down. Van der Height, wide open. Passes up the three, step back, mid-range jumper. No good. He is human. McNally from deep. Can't get that one to go. Spencer. Cotton. Back to Spencer. Finds Van der Height. Coffee. Step back from deep. Can't get it to go. Masunda finds that rebound. Cotton guarding McNally. Down low Masunda. Can't get the layup to go. Here's Coffee. Guarded by Pomerson. Putting the work into Pomerson. Coffee. Cotton. Pump fake. Pulls up mid-range. Can't get that to go. Steph Pomerson. Looking to roll with Masunda. Rolls with Soklevsky instead. Gets it to drop. Timeout called by the Redbacks. 5 minutes remaining in the fourth now. Still 10 points in the lead. But a little bit nervy here. I'm a little bit nervy here. Vanderheit still looking for that illustrious 40-point game. Stranded on 38 at the moment. Cotton with the 21, Bock with the 15. Cotton, by the way, 21 points, 8 for 9, 4 for 5 from 3, 8 for 10, excuse me, just updated, 4 for 5 from 3. %62% from 3 tonight, the Redbacks. And you place that in comparison to Melbourne, 7 for 27, that's 26%. Plenty of improvement to be had for the visitors. As we come to the end of the timeout here, Vanderheit to inbound. Ludden back here. Cotton. 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 Can't get that to go. Agon with the tip out. Back to Cotton, who looks for the wide open lane again. Can't get it, but he draws the contact. The smarts from Zave Cotton to establish his ground. Get to the rack. Draw the contact. And hopefully drop the 2 free throws. There's one. There's 2. 23 on the night for the man. Soklevsky taken out off the ball by Stanley. Nevertheless, the steal is still coming away with the Redbacks. Coffee. Vanderheit looking for Agon. Cotton with the pickpocket. Lou Agon. That man was going to take him on a poster. That man was going to put him on a poster and hang him up on the wall in his bedroom. But he's taken down on an unsportsmanlike foul. All in good spirits. Agon will take 2 free throws here. First one's good. First points of the night for Big Lou. And the second one's good. Bock checks back in for the man. He's pumped, as he should be. McNally overcommits to Ludden. Ludden to Cotton. Deflected Palmerston. 4 seconds remaining. Coffee from the logo. No good. Now Dolny, back to Soklevsky, into Stanley. Can't get the shot off. Ball's back with Cotton. Vanderheit draws a double team. Cotton finds himself wide open. Xavier Cotton, his 5th 3 of the night. Fluid ball movement once again from the Redbacks. Dolny's fouled on the floor. Cotton claims the foul and takes a seat. Massive performance from him. 4 fouls, 26 points. The 5 3 balls. The 5 rebounds. Incredible. Stanley is blocked by Coffee. Stanley blocked by Coffee. Stanley can't handle the heat. Stanley has been double technical. Single technical. Excuse me. It's too exciting here. Coffee drops another. And the third. Here is Coffee. Spencer into Bok. Bok with the layup. Now Stanley. Madden's in for his first minutes. Coffee called for the reach. Steen checks back in. Coffee checks out for the final time tonight. Successful return. Dolney from deep. Stanley with the O board, goes back up himself, can't get it to go. McNally. Ludden takes it away, can't control it. Siklevsky. Matt Foster in for his first minutes as well. He drops his first points. Vanderheit still looking for that 40. Can he get it? Draws the double. Working on McNally. Drives in. Can't get the bank shot to go. Stanley wide open. Stanley throws it down. As we enter the last 2 minutes of the game tonight. In what's been a heated affair, high scoring affair. Spencer, Steen, mid-range jumper, nothing but net. Now McNally guarded by Vanderheit. Might get the shot off. Stanley back in. Stanley drops it. Chris Ogle, Lucas Bateman checking in. Bok, Vanderheit checking out for the final time tonight. The first and final time tonight. 38 points, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. MVP caliber performance there from the big American. Everything to be proud of tonight. Ludden down low, Ogle, no good. Stanley O-board, Stanley D-board. McNally, Donny. Free ball no good, Ogle with the rebound. Ludden takes it in, passes it out. Daniel Steen, left-hand corner. Daniel Steen cannot miss. Sees that left-hand corner. That left-hand corner's paying him rent. Now Ludden. Darcy Daniels also in for his first minutes. Working hard. Bateman O-board. Can't control it. 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Stanley can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Drops it. Shot clock off. Redbacks dribbling it down. And that'll be all she wrote here from the web tonight. Redbacks walking out with victors over Melbourne Uni. RMIT claiming its spot as the superior uni tonight. Walking out 108, 290 victors. An incredible all-round performance from tonight's Redbacks. 38-7-4 from Dev Vanderheit. 26-5 for Xavier Cotton. 17-8-4 for Bock. 13 for Big Steen. 16 for 25 from three-point. 64% as a team. Nothing to fault whatsoever. Everything to be happy about. An incredible win for the boys in black and red. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a privilege to have your company tonight for our final home game of the regular season. We hope to see you in finals. We hope to see you again soon. But for now, good night.